now provisionally, Muhammad is now on scale, and his car is a different Muhammad and a different NDC.
He's on scale?
Yeah, spiritually.
What does it mean to say on scale?
He is now coming. He is now going to be the next candidate of the NDC.
Muhammad will be the candidate
provisionally. That's my spiritual provisional information. Okay. So I will confirm it to you with time being.
Okay.
But what I'm telling about the Trump and Nanado. Do you understand? Do you know?
So Muhammad will be candidate again.
Provisionally for now. That's what my calculation says.
And if he's candidate again, his fortunes will depend on what happened in Nigeria and the United States.
And the United States, definitely.
Will Jonathan be candidate again in Nigeria?
No, never.
Welcome to the other side of the program. Sheik, hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said that in December that John Mahama will be candidate again. And on 26th January, the NDC will be voting. So John Mahama will be the candidate? That time you said it's provisional. This is in 2016, December, 2.5 years ago.
It is now confirmed that surely he's going to be the candidate of the NDC, God willing.
So as we're going to talk about the economic situation, and we'll play the tape before we talk about it. But as a Muslim, you also prophesy, because last week and this week, there's been controversy about religious people prophesying what will happen in the year, especially prophesying about people who may die. You're a Muslim cleric, you prophesy?
Yeah, we do prophecy.
So it's not bad to prophesy?
No, in the Islamic religion, it's only Prophet Muhammad who prophesies. But what we are doing, we are also using the book to deduce something from the Quranic verses and then the chapters of the Quran. Then we deduce it, and then it will be a calculation, then it will be an information. But
so yours is a calculation?
It's a calculation.
It's not coming from, you're not being told by the spirit?
That's the spirit. The Quran is a spirit.
The Quran is a book?
It's a spiritual book.
Yeah.
Yes, so we use the Holy Quran to do the calculation as we discussed the other time.
I see. So when you calculate, so when somebody says Chief Imam, sorry to say, may die, is that wrong?
No. In my personal view about saying someone would die, mentioning people, so this one would die, I don't think that one is the best. Because have you seen my article about the 3 Islamic clerics in West Africa who passed away and the former president? Have you seen
it? Yes, you said so. You are referring to Sheik Shagari?
No, yes, Shagari. But I didn't mention the name. And then the Islamic cleric in West Africa, I say one is in Ghana, one is in Burkina Faso, and the other one is in Nigeria. So at least.
So you also said Islamic cleric, has he died yet?
No, not yet.
He will soon die?
Yes.
But you won't tell us his name?
No, it's not the best.
What if he's a 98-year-old man? So, I mean, I can look at a 98-year-old man and say he may die.
No. What we are calculating is that we are not saying whether he's a big man or is irrespective of his his age, whether he's a big man or he's a small man. We are just generalizing everything. Then you take the format or the clue to know that we are talking of this or we are talking of that. But Islamically, even when you say someone will die, if the person is a good Muslim, the person will be happy. Somebody like National Chief Imam, I personally believe that when you say that he will die, he'll be very, very happy, because he knows that what he's doing is on track. Maybe when he dies, he goes to a paradise. And you cannot go to the paradise not until you die. So that one, we don't take it as something.
I see. Let's talk about the economic crisis that you predicted here in my studio in 2016. Let's have a look at that video about the economic situation that was predicted by Sheik, and come back to the studio to listen to him. Let's have a look. What does the numbers show for the government? Would it be a successful government?
Yeah, Mr. Paul, that was 2012, immediately after the election petition. Maybe listen to me with Black Restaurant, Hit FM.
Yeah.
I told him personally that the economy was going to have a very acute, serious problem, and then most especially the economy and then the energy. So I gave out a charity to the president. You listen to that program.
I heard it, yes.
Yes. And they failed to do it. And what happened in the end is the same thing lying to Nanado. I pity Nanado.
Say it again. So what's going to happen? The economy is going to be difficult.
Very, no matter the amount of economists he has, even he should get the global economists. If he do not go by the charity.
What is charity?
That's Sadaqah.
What's the sadaqah?
Like it's a spiritual alms giving.
So they have to do sadaqah.
They have to do it. I told some time ago during the AFCON. I told Ghana will go to final with Abidjan, but history would repeat itself. I gave out a charity, and they didn't do the charity, and what happened in the end? So it's something. It's not physical. You see, I know Baumia is good. I know they have Nana Puneda Apriko, the economists. They are there in their numbers. I know, but it's a different thing. It's not.
It sounds quite ridiculous, Sheik, when you say that the whole nation's economic fortunes depends on sadaqah. Sounds very ridiculous.
It's not all that ridiculous. I told you that I did the calculations before. What I'm telling you, most of the MPP groups know about what I said, even 2 years before even we came to the Metro TV, personally. So I will not mention you this one or that one, but it's something that I saw in the spirit.
So you say he didn't. Sadaqah means what he gets out of his gate in his residence at Nima and gives somebody 5 cedis. Is that what you mean?
No, not necessarily. Nana Ado will go and do the sadaqah. It's something. It's a sacrifice that they have.
Sacrifice.
Yes, it's a sacrifice.
Of who? A human being?
No. It's
of
not.
What?
No, it's just animal sacrifice. Or it depends on the nature of the time that they are going to calculate.
Oh, so it's an elaborate process. It's not just a sadaqah like.
No, not just an
giving alms.
No.
It's a major process.
It's a major process.
To sacrifice a cow.
Yeah, it depends on the nature of the size of the economy, how the economy is misbehaving. It depends on that one that you are going to measure the sadaqah. When it's very serious, then the sadaqah will be somehow huge. When it's average, and
so when it's very, very serious, the sadaqah may not be a cow by a human being.
No, sister. We don't do sacrifice with human being. It will be something like a camel, or they will just do some regional.
But they need an Islamic sheikh to lead them in that process.
Yes, they need, because I use the Holy Quran, not necessarily me. Someone who can hack, who can troop in the spiritual realm and see.
Who can troop?
Yes.
What's that?
Like you enter in the spiritual realm. It's like a password that you are going to put. When you put the spiritual password, it will bring you the outcomes of what is happening about the economy.
So we're in the 3rd year. So 2019, the economy will still be hard without sadaqah.
Without sacrifice, definitely is going to be. It was already predicted for 3 years, and now that it's now celebrating its 2 years. So we are now waiting to see the 1 year, and I don't wish that it should happen because I'm also a Ghanaian. I'm also enjoying or benefiting one or two of the economic crisis. Even if I'm not even benefiting, my family and others, they will also suffer from that. So I don't wish that.
But from your calculation and your trooping, 2019 will be difficult economy. Once again, same as 18 and 17.
The prediction was already been made. So by the 2019, maybe the later part of it, the later, let's say 2 months going there, about for the country to enjoy better, it's just to do the sacrifice, and then 2020 the economy is going to be okay.
Who's going to win the election 2020?
2020, I just predicted. I told you that things are subject to changes. That's what I told you. You can predict today. Just 2012, I told Black Cancer personally, but that one didn't come in. And I said that Nana don't win. And in the end, the thing also changed. It has subsided. That's Quran 13 verse 39. God establishes what he wishes. And then sometimes he tell what will going to come, or it has come to pass. And then he also establishes what he wishes. And with him is the basis of the book. That's Quran 13 verse 39. You can see it now. Then later you do it in that way.
So right now, who's going to win 2020?
The 2020, for now, as I'm calculating, I'm seeing NDC leading in my prediction.
They are leading.
When we say leading, it means that for now, because since Quran 13 verse 39 is saying that this is subject to change, maybe you yourself, you know that in the Bible that one of the prophets, is it Isaac or what? He was going to be the prophet. Then the mother convinced the father, and they turned the thing to the other side. So this is.
You're talking about Jacob's 2 children.
Yes.
Yes, the 2 children of Isaac.
Yes.
Jacob and Esau.
Yes. So that's how prediction is. The prediction, you are going to see.
But for Christians, we believe that was the purpose of God.
But we too, that's also the purpose of God. But through humanity, when you go into the spiritual, it's the same like that.
So now Muhammad is leading, but they can change.
That's what the Quran is telling us. When they say that NDC